Hi,
Hello, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Doing great, doing great.
Welcome to another episode of Live with Punwa. It's a pleasure to have you here today with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Now that you are in Mumbai and you are being hosting Robo Wars for last 4 years, we are loving what you do there. But what's in it you for the for in it for the what's in it for you there?
Well, for me, it's just, coming over, having fun, having a good time, and bringing Robo Wars to the people. It's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it.
Oh, that's nice. So you have been hosting some major shows, and I must say I have witnessed it yesterday. Your charm and your energy is infectious. And
Oh,
I
thank you.
like most important thing is you maintain your energy levels as is from the start of the live show till the end, and the show was for 3 hours. How do you manage to do that?
Well, one, loving what I do is part of it. Being able to always stay engaged and have a passion for what it is that I'm doing and having a passion for the show itself. But also, it definitely takes, with a lot of things where you have to do for a long period of time, it does take some training, staying healthy, making sure you got enough rest. Some energy drinks can help. Eating well helps, and yeah, and just keeping the energy going. Also, I get the feed from the crowd. The live crowds here in Mumbai and India are some of the best in the world. And being that, I really get to feed off. It's easier for me to keep my energy up when you guys are so energetic. So I love it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I have seen that energy yesterday. It was, I think, reflecting from your energy as well.
Great.
So,
Yeah, we feed off of each other. It's amazing.
so now that you were talking about keeping yourself healthy and following some exercise routine, I would like to ask you that is there any specific exercise that you follow to keep your voice healthy as well?
Yeah, especially when I'm doing shows, when I have multiple shows in a week, or if I'm doing a lot of high energy, a lot of vocal strain on voice. I definitely try before every show I do to do vocal warm-ups. So I do vocal exercises that include tongue twisters and different vocalizations to keep my voice going, different sounds and moderations just to keep it up and down, voice inflections just to keep my voice trained, drinking a lot of water, and even some warm tea, honey, lemon when I can.
Oh, so talking about warm up that you just mentioned, I will like to ask you another question on the same regards. So, as an audience, I was part of the audience yelling and cheering up for see little bits and pieces here and there. I was having sore throat today in the morning. So, what do you follow for cooling down effect after so much of stress on your voice?
Yeah, again, just keeping the vocal cords lubricated. Water, honey,
Okay.
warm water, tea, lemon. All those things help. Especially if you're in recovery, because I do have those things before. Then I do the warm up, and then also when I'm done after, there's also some care to take care of the voice afterwards. Making sure that the vocal cords and stuff stay fresh for the next day as well, and getting some rest kind of helps too. I didn't get much rest last night. I only slept like 2 hours last night. I'm
I
still having
can
trouble
see that.
with the quick turnaround here. Me getting here Tuesday from America and then coming here now and leaving Friday. I've only had like 2 hours of sleep last night, but it's been a short schedule here today, so it's all right.
So, what is the best part that you like about coming in India?
Oh man, I mean, like I said, the two things that I love best are the people and the food. Um,
Oh,
Yeah, so coming here for the people and the food is just two of the best things I love. And I love to travel. I love to get around, see different places, meet new people, and experience different cultures. So that's what really gives me life.
oh. So, mentioning about food, I was going through your profile and everything. I have came across that you were a part of MasterChef also. So I
Yes.
think food is an integral part of your life as well.
Yes, absolutely. I was on the first season of Master Chef in America, and from there it actually really catapulted my love for food and my passion for food. I do a lot of cooking at home, and of course I do a lot of eating as well, so it all works out.
That's that's nice. So I am a budding artist, as I mentioned yesterday. So I'm a budding voiceover artist. I have done few pieces for YouTube channels and one dubbing for a movie. So, what is a piece of advice or tips that you suggest for the budding artists over there?
Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. Treat it's an artwork. It's an art form. It's a craft. So definitely keep training. And the more work you do, the more experience you have, the better you'll get at it. I've been doing voice acting for I want to say all coming up on almost 20 years now. And
Oh,
yeah, but the first few years, the first few years was rough. I didn't really start booking many jobs and things until, probably 2, 3 years in. But after that, things start rolling. I've done everything from TV shows to video games, commercials on radio and television. So yeah, I definitely encourage you to keep going. The one thing I say to anybody that's a budding voiceover artist is do not be concerned with your voice. Your
okay.
voice, your voice is unique. It's yours, and it has a place in this industry. Everybody, sometimes people are very critical of their voices. I know when I first got into voiceover, I was very concerned about, oh, do I have to put on a certain kind of voice and do I have to do all these different voices? And no, it's not about that. It's, a lot, especially now, people want real people and they want to know your voice. And so that's what it's about. So long as your voice is its own personal signature, so it has a place in this industry.
That is very important thing I'm going to take away from this interview because I have kind of voice which is very soft, and I sometimes regret having a soft voice because I'm not able to play all the parts all over in the industry. So thank you for telling this, especially.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about being an artist as well. We want to work on every project and we want to do every voice, but sometimes it's not. But it's really about, it's just like when you have like a good restaurant,
Mhm.
right? A good restaurant sometimes they may only focus on a few items. For instance, when I look at there's a restaurant in America called Chipotle. They have like 4 items on the menu and they
Oh,
and that's all they do. If you look at another, sometimes you look at a burger restaurant, a place that sells burgers, all they do is focus on burgers. They're not trying to make other foods, and they're really just focused on burgers. So focus on your voice and do what your voice can do. And that's another thing that's fun too. I know my voice is rather deep, but when I do try to do a higher pitched voice, it could come out funny. It could come out, more unique than someone who does have a natural high pitched
hi.
voice. So use your voice for what it is. And if you do have to go to try a lower pitched voice sometimes, try it out. It may not sound good to you, but it may still work for the role that you're trying for.
Yes, that's really insightful. So, my next question is, so you have interacted with uh, many celebrities across the industry. Is there anyone you have worked with that has left an impression on you, like professionally or personally? And if it's so, why?
Yeah, there's been I've been blessed to work with a few celebrities and things like that. And for me, it's I always take away their professionalism and how they work. Um, because sometimes when you again, whether you're doing a television show or you're doing a movie or you're doing voice acting in a booth, all the different strategies on how you deliver your work can be different. And so, sometimes I watch them because they're the professionals. They're doing it longer, and I watch them and learn from them. For me, two people that really impacted me as far as celebrities, there was one gentleman, he has since passed away, but his name, he was a comedian in America, a very popular comedian named Bernie Mac. And he was a very nice, even though he was very accomplished, very successful, big celebrity, but he was very, very humble, very nice, treated everyone the same. I remember when I came to his show, he came and introduced himself to me. And I'm like, you're the big star and you come and introduce yourself to me. So, learning things like that and learning that everybody, no matter what we do in this world, you, me, we're all the same. We're all the same
I
people. Just because we have different jobs or different classes or different religions, different whatever, we're all made of the same stuff. And so I just try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And another gentleman you may have heard of before, his name is Kevin Hart.
Yes.
He's a comedian in America as well. But I'm influenced by him as well because we are actually around the same age.
Oh,
We're from the same city, same neighborhood in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I've just watched his rise, and he's accomplished a lot of things and made himself into a big businessman, a mogul, and has all different types of interests and business models. I mean, everything from TV shows to movies. As a comedian, he has a clothing line. He has um, um, food industries and the beverage industry. So he's all over the place. So, and that's what I want to do. I just want to, keep diversifying my own businesses and as well as he has.
yes, that's really encouraging to know. Uh, I would like to know what is your aim in life? Like, where do you want to reach in the future?
Again, having multi platform from many businesses. My ultimate goal though is I want to have a show that deals with food, cooking food, eating food, and traveling the world. Being able to experience different cultures, show the world different cultures through food, and me being able to travel the world. That's my ultimate dream as far as a job is concerned.
So I can see this that food is really close to your heart.
Very much so. I grew up in a family where, my grandmother was always cooking. Um, and then I learned to cook. And actually, through cooking for me is one of the ways that I show my love to my family and friends. I love hosting parties and hosting dinner parties and having people over and cooking. So it's actually one of the things I'm doing as soon as I land in America is I'm cooking again for a friend's birthday party. So,
That
yeah, I love it.
so here in India we follow the same as well. Our we follow that a way to anyone's heart is through his stomach, his or her stomach.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I
Yes.
see
So
somebody saying in the comments you're a very good chef yourself.
yes. Yes.
Nice.
So I love cooking. I love cooking and I love hosting people over meals.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have that in common.
So I have heard you yesterday mimicking Mike Tyson. And that was absolutely brilliant, I must say.
Oh, that's fun.
Can we just have a little piece for our audience today?
Yeah, so it's very ludicrous when you go over here and you got to talk like Mike Tyson, and you go over here and you want to fight Jake Paul. You got to get out there. You got to really do it. You got to really do it, because if you don't, it could be monogamous, and you could be all the way out there and you could really be doing it. And you want to go out there and you get the designer punch that make his liver bleed.
Oh, all my heart for that.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But see, even like when doing that, like it's just like just go out there and put yourself out there. To be honest with you, that is the longest I've ever done. I've never done a Mike Tyson impersonation in public, but that's what I gave it my shot, and that's what it is. So you just got to really go out there and put yourself out there and just have fun with it.
Yes, it was amazing. It was
Oh, thank you.
lovely. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for that.
Absolutely.
So, I will like to tell my audience here that as Farooq was mentioning that he is learning from people to be humble, to treat everyone alike. I must say I really am grateful to you, Farooq, that I just asked you in a ask me anything question, and I asked you to be a host for my show, and you, without any hesitation, you just are here. I'm still in awe. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much for that.
No problem. Look, I understand. Look, we've all, whether we started from one place and gone to another, like it's again, it's all love. I know what you're trying to do. I know what it means to you because I've been there, and to be able to get somebody to interview is it's amazing. I hope that your show, goes on and has millions and millions of followers, and many people come out and support you, because that's what it's about. It's really about supporting each other. It's really about supporting each other.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So
No
we
problem.
have have one question here. Do you ever get nervous on stage? And if yes, how do you handle it?
You know, it's funny. Before coming here, you know, it was a 1 year gap in between me hosting Tech Fest. And you know, before coming here, I was telling my wife, I said, you know, I don't, sometimes, you know, I don't know if I can do it again. I don't, you know, when I go to show up, I want to, you know. So basically, what I do is I just pray. I pray,
Oh,
and I say, you know what? I know that I have the gift and I have to trust it. And I just pray to God and say, God, please be with me. Let me be able to let my gift shine. And I'll go out there and I just give it up. I don't worry about it. I give it to God. Let him, you know, let him use me to go out there and just have fun and do what I do. And it's funny because even when we do shows and we have moments where we might have 15, 20 minutes of me to fill time, you know, I'm able to go out there and do it. So it's, again, for me, I do get nervous on stage, or actually, I don't really get nervous while I'm out there. I get nervous before, but then once I'm out there, it's it's just time to go. It's go time.
I agree to this 100%. I've seen you yesterday. You were like holding on to the crowd without any efforts. Like it was effortless. You were such like you are one of us. It never felt that you are hosting there and we are sitting across the line. It was not that at all.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you.
So, what is next in the store for you? Like any new projects that you will be working on or anything that is upcoming?
Well, right now, I'm working on. I'm heading back to America. I'll be traveling domestically on the East Coast of America, and I'll be doing some live events with a company called Monster Jam, where there are monster trucks that go out there and they race on the tracks. So I'll be doing some live hosting there, and then looking for my next television opportunity. I have a few opportunities that I'm working on myself. I have a TV show that I'm looking to work on and have done. I'm working on a clothing line and working on putting on a Christian hip hop festival. I'm working on a few different things.
Oh
So
my
got a lot of
God.
things I'm working on, and hopefully they all can,
That is like
definitely.
a totally different you palette. You know, you are different colors, working on different colors as well.
Absolutely, but that's the thing. That's the thing that I love the most is that you know, especially when you're in this industry, when you're in the entertainment industry, sometimes people want to put you in a box and want to
Hmm.
have you, okay, you're this type of person, you're that type of person. And me, I'm all over the place. I love, if anybody can have a passion for anything, I love it. I've hosted everything from, you know, shows that dealt with ancestry and people's family histories, to kids game shows, to dealing with robots, to dealing with monster trucks, to dealing with video games, to I can do it all. If somebody wants me to host a fashion show or host a female pageant of any kind, I can do that too. I love it all. Let's not put people in a box and realize that, you know, we can be many different things and be able to have many different interests.
Yeah, it's for you. It's like just bring it on.
Exactly, exactly.
So I had seen one piece of video on your profile in which you were like interacting with kids. It was some kind of a reality show,
Uh-huh.
and I must say, I was not able to make out that you were the same last that I saw last night. So you merge into anything flawlessly. And that's really a big talent to have.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's like I said, as long as I can go and have fun with it, I can do it.
Yeah. We have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Which Indian food did you like the most during this visit? Indian
Uh,
food.
during during this visit, oh man, I just literally just came back from having lunch at a restaurant. It was very good. I had like a shrimp curry with it was like a green coconut curry,
Uh,
and I also had some what they call momo. It was
yes,
like a dim sum.
yes.
It was very good. So I enjoy. Look, all the food here. My first time here, I was here for 2 weeks and I ate Indian food for every meal, every day, no problems. I enjoy it. I love the spicy food. Bring it
Oh,
on. So yeah, I love it. I love it all.
so have you tried talking about spicy food? Have you ever tried pani puri?
Not yet.
Not
I,
yet. You must try. You should not leave India this time before trying pani puri.
all right. Well, I
Uh,
gotta add it to my list. I'll make sure you send me a link on a place to go try it out here.
Definitely, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much. We are almost done for the time that we have committed. And I am really speechless after this interview. It was so insightful, and I got to learn so many things from you today. And I'm going to take it ahead and bring them in my life and routine and my career as well. Thank you so much. And I'm really grateful to have you.
No problem. Anything else you need, we're in connection now. So if you ever have any questions, if you want to do another interview down the line sometime, just hit me up and let me know. I got you.
Yes. I high five on that. Thank you so much for having it's a pleasure. See, you can see that I'm fumbling.
It's
You can
okay.
see
It's
how
all right.
nervous I
It's
am.
okay. It's all right.
Thank you so much again. It was
No
nice
problem.
having you.
No problem. Thank you, and thank you for everybody watching. I appreciate you guys. Love Indy, and I'll see you next
Yes,
time. Bye bye.
same here. Bye.